Hey guys, it's Matt. Welcome back to Film Friday.
Back.
Yeah, back. This is
the first
episode. No, we made the other one.
Yeah, I forgot.
Welcome to Film Friday. We're
He's delusional.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I fell. What if I say like this? 3 Heads at a Table podcast.
3 Naked Guys podcast.
FPG is a super all naked.
Get up.
You're super all naked over here.
Get up.
Large shoulders bare.
Get up, dude.
Alright, sorry.
I gotta restart.
You don't.
Leave the timer on the desk, dude.
Bro, keep going.
I'm gonna restart. It's Friday, and for our first Film Friday film review, we're gonna talk about The Matrix. Classic.
Alright.
Alright. So, this is my
sucks,
very
this
first time
sucks.
watching it.
It sucks.
I'm gonna give it my base opinion.
Oh yeah, me and Jacob have seen The Matrix, but like we haven't seen it enough to like
Review it.
for it to be our favorite
Yeah,
movie
yeah.
and like know all about it.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
talk about The Matrix.
Do you want my opinion first?
Yeah, how'd you like The
Alright,
Matrix?
base opinion. First off, started off, I was confused all hell. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
My man's is working in all of his cubicle. Like, what is wrong with him? But
It's his job.
I know, but like,
He does.
alright, yeah.
What's
well,
wrong with
My man had
dude?
a job.
No, but like it's weird. Like
No, but there's a reason.
So listen, every time I've heard about the Matrix, I've never heard about robots that have taken over the Earth. I didn't know.
That's what I was excited. Everybody has this idea of The Matrix. I feel like where
Yeah.
they think it's like cheesy, just like dodging bullet. Like they think it's really cheesy.
That's genuinely what I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, and when,
Yeah.
every time I like watch The Matrix, someone I'm excited for them to be like, this is not what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it wasn't at all what I expected. We get in. It starts off pretty slow. I'm not gonna lie. It's very slow in the beginning, in my opinion. I think that it's really a lot of making Neo run around to figure out stuff until we meet Mr. Anderson. When Mr. Anderson,
That's him.
Neo is
Neo
Mr.
Anderson.
You just wanted to say Mr.
That's what
Anderson.
it's saying, dude.
no, I,
Mr.
Neo is Mr.
Anderson.
No, who's the guy who says it?
The Smith.
Agent Smith. Agent
Agent
Smith.
Smith.
When we first meet Agent Smith. When we first meet Agent Smith.
Frank
that's
was on
when
his
I
phone the whole time.
When we first met Agent Smith, that's when it really picked up, and that's when I'm like, all right, shit's getting serious. Because I've seen like clips from the movie.
Wasn't he in the first scene?
I'm saying like, bro, you know what I meant. Like when we first meet him.
Yeah. When he
So-
becomes really important to the plot.
Yeah, when he's
when he
in
starts
first
like going for Neo.
Yes. So when he starts going for Neo, blah blah, has him. First they zip like his mouth shut, like they
Yeah, that's
fold it
cool.
shut. That's weird.
Mm.
That was wild.
You're probably thinking like, why? How's this?
I
Happening?
was very
like, what
confused.
is the meaning behind all this?
So
Like, I thought it was regular world, right? Like, why is his mouth just, like, closing?
So from there on, and then they put a little bug in his tummy. I was like, what the hell?
Belly
So then it. All right. So basically, let's skip over to the part to where he meets Morpheus. When he ended up meeting Morpheus, then I
Pops.
started like, all right, like,
red pill, blue pill.
yeah, red pill, blue pill. That's what got me. And now, like, I'm a red pill guy.
You
so
knew
you know
about
what I'm
that.
saying?
You knew about.
I knew what red pill, blue pill was, but I didn't know like the basis behind it and stuff like that. Whatever, because I was always confused. Why is that from the Matrix? Like,
Yeah.
I was always confused. Anyway, the movie picks up a lot for me, and I start enjoying it a lot when he's like training. When he's like training and go against
He's
Morpheus.
in the dojo.
Yeah, in the
That's
dojo.
insane.
That was wild. Beautifully made. Fight scene great. Awesome.
I really felt like it was gonna be a movie like the
The
vibe.
main thing I noticed throughout all of that, when he's going through the training sim, I really wanted to see drunken boxing. I wanted to see
You're
it.
so into that. Why?
I don't
Drunken
know.
boxing.
I wanted to see it
When
mainly
they download all
because
the skills, he
Yeah,
downloaded
yeah.
drunken
from
boxing skill.
Naruto, there's a scene where Rock Lee fights drunk.
Oh.
And he's like he's even better fighter when he's drunk. Anyway. So yeah, I just really wanted to see drunken
Well, no,
boxing.
what was it like karate? That they were doing? What kind of
They were doing,
kung?
I think it was karate, actually.
Kung
I
Fu,
think karate.
Taekwondo, stuff like that.
The most advanced type of
Martial
Yeah,
arts, yeah.
all
Most
of it.
advanced martial arts.
And from there, then we start getting to the point where it's like, now the love story's coming in. I was like asking him like, do they fall in love? And they started yelling at me. So I was like,
I don't like when people
I'm
ask like, well, don't do that.
Like, why
Don't
would we
ask,
spoil the movie for you?
like this
I
Neo
was just
died.
wondering.
Don't ask me that.
All right, anyway, so I keep watching the movie, find out the love story, beautiful love story, by the way. And then, my man's Neo just is him. He starts running around, dual machine guns, dual pistols, rocking motherfuckers. And then he rocks Agent Smith after Agent Smith goes, Mr. Anderson. So, he's just lighting motherfuckers up. And then he can fly at the end. That made no sense.
He goes, woo!
didn't
Why
like
does that
that.
make sense?
I don't like that he can
He
fly
is
at
the
end.
Matrix now.
He did become
knows
one with the Matrix,
system.
and I really want to know
It's like
why.
he went
There
he
is
went
no
creative.
spoon. There is no spoon.
He went creative.
There is no spoon. And I really want to know why he's
Creative
one of the
mode.
only people who has that
I
ability.
like that.
To like
Do you want
be
to?
the Matrix.
Did you make the connection? What
I understand.
He was?
It's pretty evident. No?
He's a
Neo
virus.
Neo is Jesus.
It's an allegory for Christ. Trinity is the church.
Shit. I didn't know that.
He's Jesus.
Well, he's not Jesus.
Well, he's the same. We know. Yeah,
It's,
Jesus.
the
He's a
idea is
represent-
that he's like the
metaphor.
chosen one. He's gonna save the world.
The
But he
slave.
was said not to be the chosen one.
And then people thought, oh no, we need an actual king. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People thought, no.
Wait, but my question is also, when did the part come about where he had to choose between Morpheus and himself? I
At the
don't.
very end,
What when?
when he saved Morpheus from the building.
Oh.
Well, it leads into the other next movies.
Okay.
Remember the Oracle said you're gonna have to make a decision.
Yeah, either Morpheus or it's either Morpheus or you.
Oh shit! All right. Well,
But they both survive.
I will say.
The Oracle is supposed to be the Holy Spirit guiding
What?
you.
Is
Yeah,
it?
yeah. The Oracle's Holy
Oracle
Spirit.
is like wrong though.
The Oracle's the Holy Spirit guiding you, like giving you the future, guiding you. I don't know if Morpheus is supposed to be God. To me, he seemed like God. Like he brought Neo.
He knows everything.
He
knows he's the chosen
He
one.
created Neo.
He's the only one that thinks it's the chosen one. He knows. He knows
and,
it's the chosen
and he
one.
gave us Neo. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Maybe he's Mary.
What? No.
Mother of, I guess the father.
He brought us the chosen
Joseph?
one. He brought us the chosen one.
And what was Ralphie's name?
Oh,
In the movie.
bald Ralphie Cifaretto from The Sopranos is in the movie. I don't know his actor
He's
name.
supposed to
or
be
anything like
Judas
that.
because he trades on them.
Yeah.
Betrays, yeah.
That makes sense. Well, anyway,
It's like a whole Bible.
I
It's the Bible.
It-
now that you guys
kind
just
of.
explained that to me, I really like the deeper connection.
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
But I genuinely, I think for this 1999, the movie was well made. I do like
You're-
all the
you're-
action scenes.
You were shocked when he was in the chair. In the
I
mirror.
was shocked.
You're like, they could do that in 1999.
Yeah.
It was like the
Well,
mirrors moving.
Yeah, I'm like, what? How am I supposed to know that they could do that?
People have this weird conception in the 90s. They think it's like 100 years ago.
It was. 30
It
years
was.
It was 30 years ago.
That's almost 100 years ago.
It was 1999
Give or
too.
take 70 years.
Spy
Yeah.
Kids came out like next year. Like,
Spy Kids, great movie.
ago. You
by the
mentioned
way.
Spy Kids last
I
night.
did.
Yeah.
So either way, great movie. Overall story starts slow, ends pretty high pace for me. I really liked it. I liked how it went. I'm gonna give it a strong 8.6.
I have a fun rating system for our movies.
What is it?
It's gonna be out of 5, and it's gonna be bottom will be Franco, then me, then Jacob, then 2 Jacobs, or then Gary.
What do you mean, two Jake? What do you mean?
Yeah, it's the rating system.
Oh, all right.
All right,
Franco's 1, I'm 2, you're 3, 2 are you or 4, and Gary's 5.
So can I give it 1.5 Jacobs?
Yeah.
All right, 1.5 Jacobs.
Because on Letterboxd you rate movies out of 5.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so 1.5 Jacobs is what I get that movie.
I'm-
1.5 Cox.
I gotta do the. I gotta do the math. now.
I'm not editing cock to
I gotta do that. We said that 9/11 thing. All right.
You gotta give that a cock in the video.
Okay,
Do you want to go?
picture-
Do you want to give your review?
My review, like some summary review.
Yeah.
He's working a job. It's crazy.
Yeah. Who does that?
No, it was the first time seeing it. Yeah, so I've seen it before, but I haven't really watched it. Like sat down and really paid attention to it. So I watched it. It was great. I guess since I have known the plot before, I was able to make those deeper connections. Like he said, it's kind of an allegory for or like a metaphor for Christianity, and that he's the chosen one, and that he has to be guided. That he saves the enslaved people saves the enslaved people, frees them. Which I kind of like thinking about that way, and I think it makes. I mean, the girl's name's Trinity.
Yeah.
Like, hello.
There's also a lot of moments where they like say Jesus.
Yeah.
Like they're really trying to push the idea that
I
he's
feel like they are.
a Christ-like figure.
So that makes sense. And then beyond that, just like the deeper meanings of kind of like relating that.
Just, what you just know?
Because I remember yesterday when she said Jesus, and then something, when Trandy said Jesus, and then she said something else, you were like, Jesus.
Yeah.
And I didn't put that together till just now. Wow.
He's Jesus.
Pretty much. Well, he's not, but he's representing.
1.5 Jacobs.
Neo.
No, I didn't say that.
All right.
1.5 Cox.
No, stop. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I was able to make connections to like the world we live in today, to the Matrix. Like,
Yeah.
what's it trying to say?
They're
Other
really-
than made for Christ, like, what are we a slave to that it's pointing to?
It's like literally, it's OK Computer the movie.
I agree. Yeah, kind of actually. Though.
It kind of is.
Now, with the advancement of AI,
Happier.
stronger, more productive.
Work it, make
Do it better, do it fast. I was able to make deeper connections in that way. Like, what is it trying to represent? So, like, obviously, with the advancement of AI, it could be like, robot takeover. But in the 90s, I don't know if they thought about that directly. It's more like, as I said, the OK Computer album by Radiohead, I don't know. It's kind of like the old, like, 9 to 5 kind of thing. You're kind of a slave to that mindset. And that kind of the idea that the government doesn't really care about you. You guys
listening.
never listen.
I'm listening. What am I doing? I'm smiling.
You're saying 9 to 5. Government doesn't care about us.
I feel like that's the idea. The people
Yeah.
in the suits are really in charge. No one actually makes their own decisions. They're all just put on a string. Like
100%.
Like even if the AI thing is now like a real concern now, that's more I think what they're trying to say back in the 90s is like, I mean, like the men in the suits are in charge. Like don't question it. This is your life. Like even the part where like in the beginning where he's like all stressed out, all tired, and the guy says, "Looks like you need some R&R, like rest and relaxation." So he goes to this club and he's just like, it's all this music, these weird dancers. It's just kind of like, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So I feel like that's the statement they're trying to make. I was able to pick up on that. Oh, I really like it. Oh, Trinity was beautiful. Emerald Eyes, I like that. What was her name in the movie?
Trinity.
What was her actress name though?
Oh, I don't know.
If you're watching this,
Carrie Ann Moss.
oh, she was nice. Carrie Ann Moss. Carrie Ann Moss. Moss is a weird last name.
Wait, that was Keanu Reeves?
Yes.
No way.
Stupid, dude. What do you mean, no way?
This is the prequel to John Wick.
Is it actually? No. Oh. I don't know.
What do you mean, is that Keanu Reeves?
Like, what if he gets put back into the Matrix as John Wick?
Well,
that's good.
In the Matrix 4, he like has the long hair and the beard. He literally looks like John Wick. I was kind of hoping to like give him a haircut or something.
Yeah.
He looked like John Wick.
There's 4 of them?
The 4th one came out like last year. I haven't seen it.
I need to see all of them. I need to see them.
But there's a trilogy. Then they made the 4th one like last
Recently.
year.
All right.
I haven't seen that.
Anyway.
Oh yeah, overall, since I've seen the plot before, that's kind of it. But like, I was able to make those deeper connections this time around. Overall, I got to give the movie. I got to give it a Gary.
A 5? 5 out of 5?
5? No.
Gary's the highest.
Oh.
That's like a 10 out of 10.
2 Jacobs.
All right, it's a 4.
Give it 2 Jacobs. A 4.
2
Why
Cox.
is that? No, don't say that.
I mean, it's The Matrix. It's a classic. I'm a sucker for like 90s movies. I love like 90s, 80s movies. So many people don't like. My brother is like, oh, that's too old. Like,
Weirdo.
I don't either.
I don't like that. I don't know. There's something about the old cameras. I don't know. I love that stuff. And it's The Matrix. Like I'm a big sci-fi guy. You know what I mean? Like that's
Make
all.
a choice.
And like I love the whole like idea. Like oh yeah, he's Jesus. But I love what you're talking about. It's more of like saying that we're all living in this system and this path, and we're all doing the same thing 9 to 5. We're all just a part of the government's under their thumb. Like it's pretty much like a representation of that.
Pisses me off.
Yeah. Some people say it's the sequel to the Terminator trilogy, which is interesting. I never watched it that way.
So like, if they actually did take the robots did take
You watch
over.
the first 3 Terminators and then you watch that.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like I've heard of that. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
that makes sense.
We should do that one day.
Watch 6 movies in a row.
Yeah.
That'd be awful.
I mean, it's The Matrix. You can never go wrong. It's an absolute classic. You
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, the whole idea of just like we're in a simulation. When he wakes up in the pod and he's like, that's just like the coolest thing to me. When I first watched it, I was like, this is insane because I was the same way as everybody else. I'm like, is this gonna be cheesy or I want to see what this is about? When he wakes up and he's in this destroyed 2199 world, I think that's like the coolest thing ever. Honestly, I think it's sick. And you know what? Who knows how fictional The Matrix is? Maybe AI is getting better and better. Elon's like, oh, AI is getting too scary. Maybe we're getting there, dude. Maybe we're currently in the system. And who was saying that it was like endless? Gary? Like, what if they're in the real world? That's another, and it just keeps ending.
With the multiple like a Matrix inside a Matrix.
Yeah.
I don't believe in that, but I feel like we could be getting there for the first Matrix.
AI's getting stronger.
I don't understand why people aren't stronger. Work
Faster.
it, make it, do it better.
Shut up. Say it. Continue.
I feel like why aren't big tech people like nervous about this? They're like,
I know.
They're like literally following the steps of every like tech horror movie
Literally
ever.
every single.
And they're like, it's fine.
Even like video games, like Detroit Become Human. Like at some point, these AI start thinking for themselves. Do you see what happens when they had an AI Twitter account?
No, what happened?
Did I tell you about that? They made like an AI Twitter account I don't know how long ago, but like the first day, it was racist. It became racist, and it was like.
Why? What?
Because the AI took information from the internet and it became a racist robot from Twitter and everything.
So robots will become the representation of the worst humans on Earth.
It started like admiring Hitler on like its like Twitter account. It was AI Twitter account.
That's awful.
AI, like I'm telling you, like they're gonna get stronger and they're gonna start thinking for themselves.
Stronger?
Shut up. But I don't think it's that short until AI is like taking construction jobs and whatnot.
100% truck driver
I think
jobs.
within the next like.
I think we need to avoid
years.
that, honestly.
100%. Just
Like,
removing
why
jobs from
not?
people.
Yeah,
That's
no.
awful. You know what I mean? Like so many machines already took over jobs, and that's what the Matrix is. We're gonna live the Matrix.
You know what's funny? I was at another school last semester. I was at another school, and we got food, and it came to us by a little robotic delivery thing.
Should have killed it.
And well, it came up and it said, "Open me" in like an electronic voice, and I opened it. My food and my drink were there.
Really?
So I opened it, took my food, and it was like bye bye, and it went away.
I don't like that.
See, when I see things like that, my first thought is some waitress was fired for this robot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's like terrible.
And they don't have to pay the robot. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you don't have to pay the robot. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't like robots. I don't think
If
we
the
should
robot
keep
can
making
handle
them.
food, it can handle a gun.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
They're making robots have guns. Like they're doing. You see that the newest like AI video of the robot picks up like a.
It's fake though,
in the
isn't it?
construction. No,
fake
the
video.
construction one.
Yeah.
Where he picks up like a wood log, he jumps up on the. It's real.
Yeah,
He jumps up on the
it's real?
scaffolding. He goes up. He gives the guy a top, and he's a front flip off it. It's a real
And
video.
land.
That has to be fake.
It's a real
No,
video.
that's real.
That's a real robot.
I thought it was about the gun one.
There's
yeah.
no, the gun one's fake.
Yeah, but that's cool,
They just did it. Like the robot was already doing construction.
Yeah,
jobs.
they're like, well,
did a whole front flip off the scaffolding.
they're doing it, but it's like, oh, this is not gonna end up all. Like, it's always gonna end up terribly. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like there's no happy ending for that.
You stop banging your hand on the table. Anyway, classic Matrix. I agree with your score. 2 Jacobs out of 5. Classic. You know
Classic,
what I mean?
yeah.
You never know. I mean, Matrix. I just think it's a cool idea. We could watch the next 2 movies. I think the first one's just overall the best. I mean,
I want to watch this fourth one with like.
I heard
like
the first
young.
one's. I heard the first one's bad.
We'll watch it after the third one.
Fourth one. It's not young.
I meant old Keanu Reeves. I want to see old.
I heard it's not good. I don't know. The next 2 are pretty cool. You'll learn a lot more about the real world. It's pretty cool.
Shit. Well,
Yeah.
guess we'll do it.
Yeah, definitely.
Thanks, guys, for
Yeah.
watching.
Hope you enjoyed.
My rating's still 1.5 cocks.
That's okay. Hey, guys. You guys like this Matrix? Like the Matrix? Like movies? Subscribe. Like. Bell.
Support us on Patreon.
Support us on Patreon. You know, check our GoFundMe. We're trying to raise $10,000
For the
to buy a
kids.
new camera.
Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram.
The vision.
Subscribe to the channel, obviously. And, I think that's it.
See you guys. All right, can we redo the outro?
Why?
No, it's fine.
Run it back. We'll do
No, it's
2.
fine. It's fine. I'm gonna leave the part where I say, "Can we skip that?" and it'll be funny at the end. And then I'm gonna put this after I put the socials. I'm gonna put this at the end, and then people would be like, "Whoa,"